This video is to walk teachers through the student growth goal process in eVAL. The first thing you'll need to do is to log into your eVAL account, and then you'll come over here to the left menu and click on Student Growth Goals. If you're on Comprehensive, you'll see Summary, and then you'll see Student Growth 3.1, 6.1, 8.1, and your goal sign-off report. If you're on Focused, you'll just see one of those, whichever student growth goal you selected. You'll click on a student growth goal, and you'll insert all of the information you need for your student growth, for the baseline data, plan for evidence collection, action steps, and then the goal statement itself. And you'll do that for all three goals if you're on Comprehensive, or just for one if you're on Focused. Once you've put that information in each tab, then there's two buttons over here on the left side. One is Share Draft and the other is Submit Goals. If you want your evaluator to be able to see your goals and talk about them, but you might still need to make changes, you'll click on Share Draft. Once you're ready for your goals to be scored, you'll click on Submit Goals. If it's the end of the year and your evaluator is telling you they can't see your goals, it's probably because you haven't clicked on the Submit Goals button. So you want to make sure to come into eVAL and click Submit Goals. And then click on the green Continue button. And your evaluator will then sign off on your goals and share the scores with you. And then we'll be back in just a minute to show you what to do at the end of the year for 3.2 and 6.2. Once your evaluator has scored your student growth goals and shared the scores with you, you'll come back into eVAL and go to student growth goals. And now you'll see that instead of 3.1, 6.1, and 8.1, we also have student growth 3.2 and student growth 6.2. So these are the areas where we show how the students have made the growth or progress towards the goal. So when you click on the point twos, you'll see first the rubric, and then you'll see a green button that says Add New Artifact. So there aren't any prompts that you have to respond to for 3.2 and 6.2. But you will need to submit evidence of student growth for your evaluator. So this might be pictures of student work or scanned copies of student work. It could be a spreadsheet where you have your data. Any way that you can show your evaluator that your students have grown and have met or made progress towards your student growth goal. So we'll click on Add New Artifact. And just like any artifact, you have three options here. One is to add file, add a website, or add a professional practice. So add a file would be how you would link, any documents that you have, if you have evidence of student growth on a website. Or add professional practice opens up a text box where you can type in an explanation of your student growth or what you've done to support your students in their growth this year. So for right now, I'm just going to type in the word data so that we can move on to the next part. So after that, you'll click Done. And you'll have this text box right here, which is optional. You can add any additional explanation for the file that you connected or the professional practice that you entered. And when you're done, you click on Save and Close. And that connects the artifact to your student growth 3.2 or 6.2. And if we scroll down, you can see in this demo account that there's a few other pieces that have been added as well. If you change your mind about one, you can exit out, or you can click on the green Edit button if you need to make any changes to it or add additional information. And when you do that, you might want to let your evaluator know that you've uploaded evidence in 3.2 and 6.2 so that they can go in and score those student growth goals as well. And that's it for the student growth goal cycle in eVAL.